education is just one of our superpowers, and learning so much about trauma and what it does to us has been huge in my healing because it really separates me from my behavior, that crazy behavior I used to do, and the thoughts and everything. It really separates me and gave me an opportunity to just react different.
Mm, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I love this. So I do have some questions for you. I really like these questions. I think they're going to be really great for our listeners, and so I'm excited about them. So, in what ways can unresolved trauma shape a person's beliefs about themselves, their relationships, and the world around them?
Oh gosh, unresolved trauma will just color
Hmm.
all of that. It'll just color all of that. And the biggest emotional component, of course, would be fear. So with trauma, people get hurt and they are taught to fear more, to fear others more, to fear themselves more, to fear circumstances more, to, for example, walking down the street and hearing a loud noise, somebody who has unresolved trauma that can have a completely devastating reaction versus another person might just jump and be like, oh, well, that was weird, and then move on with the day. But with unresolved trauma, that's often, so often not the case. And as far as relationships, there can be this huge need to self protect, which then will keep a person very closed, very subdued. There can be, conversely, um, a very strong response that just easily goes from 0 to 100. So there's, this, from zero
Yeah,
to freak out or zero to
yeah,
lashing
from
out.
yeah,
So there can
in a
be that
flash.
in a flash, yeah, before the person is even
Yeah.
fully aware of what's going on. And there can be, of course, physical components where the individual may not be cognitively or even emotionally aware of the effects of trauma, but there are like aches
Hmm.
and pains, or there's tightness or development of some chronic condition, and it's tied back to the trauma. So those are just a few examples, but the biggest way to describe that would be to say that it distorts, it
Hmm.
colors everything. It touches everything, as of course it would, because trauma is a threat to an individual. And maybe that's a safety threat. Maybe it's a threat against that person's worth and value or ability to make choices with freedom. But it's a threat of some kind, and even after that threat has ceased, the person will still, we like what we're used to,
Yeah.
and we like to continue the patterns that we have been following for a long, long time. And so a person who's been traumatized may not be aware that, oh, well, I have the freedom to choose to wear the white socks instead of the black socks today. Like I can do that today. That's kind of like
Yeah.
news to me, and it's blowing my mind, but I can do that. Or hey, I'm allowed to drive myself to the store, or I'm allowed to have an opinion that is different and to voice that from the person who's sitting in front of me right now. Whereas in the past, that would have been a big, big problem, even a safety issue for me. So it's this very restrictive way, fear
Hmm.
based way of living, and it will touch every area of
I kind of
life.
describe it, it's like we have filters over our eyes of, from the trauma that helps us see things different. So yeah, it's going to affect everything. It's going to affect everything that we see, we hear, yeah, and deeply affect our relationships. Because I can remember, before I was aware of my triggers, and I can go back and think about those times when I would get triggered, and I would be going from calm to just over the top, and I describe it as, like, it completely fills every part of my being in a flash. It just completely fills me, and then I just react. And I react from that state, which is very damaging for me and for anybody around, right?
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it can be very frustrating, and then when you're looking at the person across from you and watching their response to you because they're looking at you like, "Whoa, this is, over the top," which would then just spiral me even more, right? Because then I realize, "Okay, I'm
Mhm.
I'm over the top
Yeah.
here, but I'm so far gone, I don't know how to pull it back in," right?